Well, all right, bruv. Tell me this, because obviously singing big part of you, dancing also a big part of you. What was that journey like? Because you probably started singing first, I would presume, and then you picked up dance later on. Um,
Yeah.
and people
So
love your dancing, dude.
thank you. It's really a huge compliment whenever people compliment my dancing because it's not my first love. It's really
Mm,
singing that's my first love. I only started dancing because of um, the reality shows that I got into. Like the next star, I had to dance for a few performances.
yeah.
But
Right.
what really kind of trained me in dancing would be Asap Natin To
Right.
because it's a weekly show. It happens every Sunday. So every Sunday I have to learn a new dance, and it's different skill levels of dancing. Sometimes they'll make me do a dance that's just a dance craze, very simple. And then another week they'll make me do a dance number with people who have competed in other countries for dance and stuff like that. So really, it's something that I have just gotten used to, I guess, and um, yeah, I'm glad that even my friends who are really good at dancing, like Kenneth San Jose, AC Bonifacio, have noticed that I've improved in dancing really. So I feel like I found my own groove in it as well. And I just keep watching videos of myself dancing to see on how I can improve, what looks awkward, what I can do to make it better and stuff like that. Because it's really all about practice, even with singing.
Yeah, definitely. And when we're talking about practice, it's more about like is getting to when it comes to dancing, I think it's more about getting to know your own body and what works in your body and what doesn't. Because sometimes how can you make the awkward work and what fiddles with your body the best? And it's all different because you might be learning from like somebody who's been dancing their whole lives, but there's certain things that to them is so natural,
It looks,
and
yeah.
to you it's like a completely brand new thing. It's so
Yeah.
I admire people like you that pick
Well,
up dancing like
probably,
that.
and you'll agree,
Thank
Darren, as well. There's like freedom and liberty in repetition. So
Yes,
when you
yes.
develop that in practice, the more reps you put into something, the more free you become. And obviously with
yeah.
dance, it's essentially movement. So the more, definitely the key to it is definitely just practice, but practice with the ability to make, with the freedom to make mistakes, and the
Yeah.
fact that you're doing it on TV, it's kind of mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's something that I also got used to as well, since it is something that happens every Sunday. There are times where I would look back and I would cringe at how I used to dance, but it's a part of growing up as well,
Of
and
course.
Of
um,
course.
finding the right moves and stuff. Growing up in the industry as well, so there's always room for improvement, and the next Sunday, for example, is a chance to be better. Every day. So.
How
Uh,
spoil this for me, because we've had a few artists come on that have been to us have nothing to, but I've actually never asked them this. What's the preparation process for ASAP? Do you, because sometimes we've heard, like I think Bugoy told us
Mhm.
once it was in ASAP and then the song just came like 24 hours beforehand, and then you just kind of have to do it. Sometimes it's longer, sometimes it's shorter. What's the process of that? Because some of
so
the
they
shows, because some of the performances are top notch, so you
Thank
presume
you.
there's lots of time for preparing, but sometimes not.
No, really, it's not because it is a weekly Sunday show. We or I mean, our staff and our production would only start meetings the day after. So
Right.
Sunday is the show, and then Monday they start the meetings,
Oh,
what kind of numbers we should do, and then we get the songs that we have to perform and study around Thursday for
oh
the song,
my God.
and then on Friday and Saturday we can rehearse with the dancers and stuff like that for the dance numbers, and then we do stage blocking sometimes on Saturday, but most of it happens the
On
morning of
Sunday.
Sunday
Yeah.
when it's live. So there's that, and then ever since the pandemic hit, we started doing cycles at Asap Natin To. So every first Sunday of each month is live, and the rest we tape. So you can imagine like squeezing 4 weeks of Asap into 4 days. So
Woo.
it's very hectic sometimes. We have Sunday live, and then Monday, Tuesday, sometimes Wednesday we're taping, we're shooting the other episodes, So we've kind of gotten used to it where we just kind of take it day by day, like after our live, okay, it's time to learn the song for tomorrow's episode. And then after we shoot the next episode, okay, let's learn the dance for tomorrow's episode.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah, but it's really fun. I feel like if it's really your passion, you won't get tired of doing it and you won't really complain. So
But I,
yeah.
but I think that this alludes to the point. I guess it's kind of become a meme on our YouTube channel that I say the highest level of singing and the highest pedigree of singing in terms of competitions and shows comes from the Philippines at the moment. I
Thank
think
you.
no, genuinely, I
No,
think like skill for skill.
it's a fact.
I think singing wise, in terms of also because like Asap Natin to ABS, they kind of do things really raw to the take in terms of sound. So it's like if there's no playback, there's no mad mixing or anything like that. There's no magic. It's just that's Darren's voice.
That's right.
That's
That's right.
that's Inigo's voice. That's AC Bonifacio's voice. That's the dance.
Yeah.
So it's like skill for skill. I genuinely think the highest level at the moment comes from the Philippines, and the reason might be also because you guys are putting so many repetitions
Correct.
in difficult environments.
I also do feel like that adds to your capability to adapt in live performances better than nobody else
Well,
because of the uncertainty of working on TV like in this manner.
I'll tell you this, Darren. If I see you right in ASAP, for example, or I see you in another show, and then I'm like, oh wow, this happens every Sunday. Probably not that much time to prepare. And then you announce a tour or a concert. I'm like, bro, take all of my
Absolutely.
money. This guy is like so warm, so well practiced. You know what I mean? So it's like, it makes sense. And I think that's why as well in the Philippines, it seems, from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, live music comes first. It's like studio tracks and studio sound is second. People adore live singing. And I don't know if that's true. That's kind of the sense I get from all the comments and people telling us stuff. But it shows, man, because all these television shows, competitions, it's like it's brutal because it's so fast, so many songs, weekly basis. It's bound to make a world-class performer.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about the dedication, I guess, as well. And if it's your passion, like I said earlier, you would really do everything to kind of perfect that craft and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, we enjoy it. So it's really something that we look forward to every Sunday as well.